All right, you guys, let's take a minute to talk about boxing stance and how your stance impacts your boxing and what you're able to do. Because there is no one best boxing stance. There is usually the one that they teach beginners, okay? Foot from here, maybe 9 degrees to 45-degree angle, heel in line with the toe, knee, about a fist width from the heel, up like so, feet about shoulder width apart, sort of like your standard amateur boxing textbook stance. That allows me some good forward movement, allows me some lateral movement. My body is angled, I'm not too open. That's sort of your textbook standard stance. So why is it that when you see Tyson, Joe Frazier, Julio Cesar Chavez, Miguel Cotto, why are they squared up? Why are they squared up like this? Okay, working around. And then when you see someone like Mayweather, Andre Ward, they're more here, right? Working this sort of long range, narrow bladed stance. Not totally bladed all the time, but mixing it up. And you even see Mayweather, depending on the fight that he's in, mixing it up. He's gonna be here, maybe more when he was fighting Canelo, and then he's here when he was fighting McGregor, and he mixes it up in different fights. The difference between what stance you're going to adopt is going to depend on whether you need more lateral motion or in and out forward motion. If I'm Mayweather or Andre Ward, I have the range. I'm not trying to hunt you down and cut off the ring. I'm looking at in and out movement. I'm fast. I want to shut down all the viable targets. And every now and then, with the timing and the speed, I'll bring that right foot out, home, land that right hand, and take off. But I'm looking at shutting down most targets. I want to make you come to me. I want to get you to have to deal with my jab, my right hand. I want to turn you and make you work to get inside, to get past my long range guard. I'll be out here, back in, right? You see Muhammad Ali, same thing, moving, right? But then when you see him go on the attack, you see Muhammad Ali suddenly square up every now and then, open up. But mostly he's in this position because he wants to make you get past him, get past that jab, get past those punches, gonna make you work to get inside. All right, then on the other side, we have a more squared up stance. We're talking about Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier, Julio Cesar Chavez, senior, not junior. Watch his fight against Roger Mayweather. Watch all his fights. Look how squared up he is. Okay, when he moves, he's coming right at you. Both guns blazing, both these fists working. He's anticipating you trying to move and get away, and he's gonna catch you while he moves. So when you're in that squared up stance, I can hunt you down and I can switch stances and square up. Watch Frazier, watch Tyson. They spend half their fight squared up, right up against you in that squared up position with the leg just slightly back because they want to get you. Either way you're going, they're going to get you. They're going to hunt you down. They're going to move and track you. Now, some people might say that, okay, well, in this stance, in a square stance, you're open to the body, you're open. And this is the biggest misconception that a lot of people have. Just because you can see a target doesn't mean that target is open. A target isn't open because you can see it. A target is open when a fighter isn't able to block it or defend it, or you're able to time that fighter, because every time they throw something, you're catching them to that part of the body or to that part of the head because they're leaving themselves open. Or if a fighter attacks, throws their combos, and they don't cover or move, and now they're open for that shot. So those are the 3 times when they're open. They can't block it. They don't know how to defend it. They don't move. They leave themselves open and you time them. Or after they attack, they don't move and cover and block. And that's why somebody's open. If you see a target, that doesn't mean it's open, because then otherwise Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather would be the most open fighters, the most hittable fighters that you've ever seen. They fight the whole fight with their hands down like this. A target you can see is not an open target. A target is not open unless you can hit it. All right, you guys, so the summary is this. There is no one best stance. This isn't the best stance, okay, because it's bladed and narrow. This isn't the best stance because it's peekaboo. You look at a fighter like Bernard Hopkins, who's very balanced in a lot of his fights. He's got a balanced, sort of a standard stance. That isn't the best stance. It depends on your attributes. It depends on what type of fighter you are. It depends on what you're trying to do. Are you a long-range, quick in-and-out fighter? Are you like a Floyd? Are you like an Andre Ward? Are you a balanced fighter, pressure in and out, like a Bernard Hopkins? Miguel Cotto, he mixes it up. He's kind of in and out with footwork. He's often squared up like this, and then sometimes he switches. You get pressure fighters. Julio Cesar Chavez, big time. Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson, look how squared up they are. You need lateral motion. You need to track somebody down, go left and right, power in both hands. Well, then that kind of stance and that kind of position is what you need most. So figure out what works for you, but it's not just one. Sometimes you switch right within the round, right within the fight. Doesn't mean that you're stuck with one. Work on them, discover them, learn for yourself. There is no one best stance. You got to work and experiment and play with it and discover it for yourself. All right, you guys, if you like this video, you're definitely going to like the membership on this channel. If you're a beginner, a new boxer, level 3 beginner boxer portal, 21 lessons there and 16 workouts to go along with it to develop you from scratch, beginning to end. By the time you're done, you'll be totally somebody else. And then after that, I have boxing training camps and a sparring prep training camp. So now you can really apply it and get yourself in good shape and really get the fundamentals of boxing down while getting in good shape. That's the join button on the channel. Links down in the video description below. It's all there. In the meantime, keep your hands up, chin down, eyes on the prize. Peace.